Let's have a moment of silence for Ring of Honor. Oh yeah, there's music playing in the background. Never mind. Anyway, so Ring of Honor went temporarily out of business for sorts, but their company is still in a thriving state, in some ways we can say, where they had their final show, and because certain circumstances, specifically Bandito getting COVID, they had to change the main event to Jonathan Gresham versus Jay Lethal for the Ring of Honor OG Championship of the World, which was good from what I heard, but I haven't watched the show. I've been busy with, I wasn't really on Honor Club at the time, but Ring of Honor went on a hiatus of sorts, and will hopefully be back, and we'll make it through the troubling times that we're going through as they restructure everything. But the titles are not just being thrown onto the side. They're being defended across various different promotions as part of the Forbidden Door saga. So Jonathan Gresham and Bandito have been representing their respective world titles across promotions, and, defending them, and, obviously getting the hype that, yeah, it's gonna be Ring of Honor OG Pure Championship versus Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship, and a title unification match, most likely, Bandito and Jonathan Gresham, and that's gonna be an awesome match, hopefully. And this will also be high flyer versus technical style wrestling, so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, they decided to do a special appearance with Impact after Jonathan Gresham has been defending the title across GCW, PWG, and all that. And he would fight Chris Sabin in a one-on-one pure wrestling moves match, which the rules are you have a limited amount of rope breaks, you have a limited amount, and you cannot punch someone in the face. You get a 20 count out instead of a 10 count out. So, yeah. They also bring in Bobby Cruz, the ring announcer, to, announce and everything, and even bring in one of their commentators, and they run down the Ring of Honor rules, Sabin, and then they go ahead and bring up continuity, my favorite thing in wrestling, where Chris Sabin is due a championship opportunity but never received it for odd reasons that will never make sense. So this is a 3 years in the making matchup, so points for continuity. Yay, continuity. We got continuity again. Now, can we get more of that in other promotions? W. Anyways, there goes my necessary shot I have to make. Mandatory, I feel like, at this point. But yeah, Jonathan Gresham and Chris Sabin, they would duke it out for about nearly 13 minutes. And this is exactly what you would expect from pure wrestling moves. Like Jonathan Gresham, also with the octopus out helmet. That's awesome. I'm surprised they haven't brought up Cthulhu and all in this. Chris Sabin, I don't know when he came back, or the Motor City Machine Guns, was it? When they were feuding with Kenny Omega? And the Bullet Club gang? Let's see. Was Alex Shelley gone for a time, or let's see. Oh yeah, Chris Sabin disappeared for a while. He never gave. I don't know if we ever got the reason why. If it was for personal matters, fine, and he didn't want to talk about it. But yeah, it was. If I was correct, they had a temporary run as champs. But yeah, the Alex Shelley's gone, so there's that explanation. He left the promotion. So he's striking out on his own. Maybe he'll be Josh Alexander now. But yeah, Jonathan Gresham brought the Ring of Honor World title with him, which is awesome. So we're getting more crossover promotions going on in all but name. And once again, Impact proves that while Tony Khan and AEW have the Forbidden Door concept in their trademark, and while Impact will bring up the Forbidden Door stuff, saying that while AEW kind of did start all this with their resurrecting of the promotional agreements, Yeah, Impact kind of showed everyone and even bragged about it with Scott D'Amore saying that we're the nexus point for professional wrestling of the Forbidden Door, because let's be real, they've had every big name promotion in some form or another show up here. Deonna Purrazzo is the current AAA Women's Champion, along with another title, but that would be spoiling things. Shazam! Damn the internet. Damn you green screen effects. But yeah, Chris Sabin and Jonathan Gresham, they had pretty much a good pure wrestling moves match, and it just makes me hope we'll get Bryan and Punk with him, since they've also argued for it. Since Jonathan Gresham did call those two guys out specifically, like Okada did. And I'm also that guy that has to do the mandatory, well, Samoa Joe got released, so let's hope he fights him down the road. That would be a kind of awesome match. And they did use the rope breaks, and there was even a 3 count at one point with Chris Sabin almost looking like he got the victory, which was surprising. I thought, wait, are they actually doing it? Oh wait, his foot was underneath the rope. Okay. Like, I got that, and the crowd, albeit smaller, gave the same vibe I got when Dean Ambrose almost beat Triple H, or when Neville almost beat Seth Rollins for the world title. Man, those were crazy times. But yeah, it was white balance anyways. Yeah, but Sabin and Gresham continued going at it, exchanging lefts and rights. They couldn't use fists because you can't punch someone in the face, so they had to do slaps and whatnot to get around with that. And I'm liking how they used the pure wrestling moves to their advantage in telling the story they got, and especially Jonathan Gresham trying to keep Ring of Honor's legacy alive and not have fallen under any other promotional hands, just like Bandito's doing. And that's going to be a killer match when they get back together. They're going to do a unification match. No idea if it will be Ring of Honor's first event after they come back, or it could be an AEW event, or an Impact event, GCW event. It's a title unification match, pretty much, I feel like, at this point. But yeah, it was nice to see this match. It was awesome, I felt. And for a lot of people, I think some did say this felt like they stole the show with it. And that's kind of saying a lot, because there were matches with with Josh Alexander involved versus the former Bronson Reed, which was awesome. Like, I looked on Cage Match, that match was the highest rated out of every of them. Like, the only one that got in second place was Josh Alexander versus Jonah, which is the former Bronson Reed, so that should tell you everything you need to know. And yeah, it's a fun pure wrestling move match. Pure rules, it was awesome. You still have the stinger moments where you're like, man, that was big. And yeah, and I like how they take some advantage of the pure rule system in order to, get advantage over the other and get more chances to win this match. But Chris Sabin came up short. Jonathan Gresham got a 3 count out with a rollout, stacking Sabin up since they try to roll in and out of each other, and retains the title in successive fashion after doing their Ring of Honor handshake. And yeah, it's pretty much that. It's fun that Ring of Honor still is able to use, whereas Impact and AEW and WWE, for now at least on that part, Impact has used AEW to help boost their relevancy and, get more attention on them, which has worked on some occasions. In other occasions, it hasn't. Some occasions being that it led to one of their biggest pay-per-view buy rates in a long while, which is awesome. And now working with WWE, if it's just a one-time thing still, this will now, and with them now promoting that Hard to Kill is coming up, and they were trending across America during SmackDown, so that got them enough attention, and then people would check out Ring of Honor by inadvertentness if they checked out the show. I don't know if the pay-per-view numbers ever came out about that. If it did, I hope it was good enough to, recognize that there were more people because of that deal they had with WWE. But we'll have to see when that comes out. So it's gonna be a fun time. I'm hoping we get more stuff going on. Apparently, there was some talk about. There was a talk where Kerry Silken met with Tony Khan when backstage at AEW Dynamite recently in Newark, and it was there that two got to talk for the first time, and they were apparently discussing the it seemed like they were told him about what Tony Khan told him about possible AEW Ring of Honor show. Please, like, we got all in. We need the full-fledged sequel to it. Damn it. And yeah, fun times ahead. Let's hope Jonathan Gresham keeps that towel around his waist and fights Bandito in a high flyer technical wrestling move match, and we get CM Punk and Bryan calling up Jonathan Gresham saying, well, Bryan will probably say, I'm currently going, okay, I need you to slap me in my chest a lot. I like bleeding from the chest. I kind of have a problem. I don't know when to start. I don't know when to stop, man. I'm also thinking about getting my fruits bloody. Oh, Bryan, you will probably never get away from your weird fetishizing behavior. Yeah, I was so baffled by Bryan last year. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes for the next coming weeks and months as Ring of Honor continues to have its talent be moving around and making waves across other promotions to keep the honor alive. Keep the honor alive, everyone. Keep the honor alive. And let's hope Ring of Honor comes out and thrives at the rise to the occasion and thrives once more, or under Pure Wrestling. And let's hope the Sinclair company actually, gets off their asses and give them the investment they really should have been given instead of falling into oblivion. Yeah, that's the thing people don't want to bring up. Sinclair didn't even care, I think. I don't even know how AEW was blamed. Like, I know a lot of the talent from Ring of Honor left, but they did admit they wish they could have capitalized it after All In, and maybe we wouldn't have an AEW for that. But they were, and then the Death Note came when they did the Super Show in Madison Square Garden, and that disaster happened, fractured their relationship with New Japan. Luckily, things have worked out with Ring of Honor and them, but yeah, that was a bad time, especially what happened during the night. Man. But Chris Sabin, Jonathan Gresham gave a pretty damn good match. Pure wrestling moves and pure wrestling style. Looking forward to what happens next for Ring of Honor's chapter as world champions continue bringing that promotion and representing ROH represent. So feel free this was Neo Reality Entertainer, the WrestleVerse. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other content in the description below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, peace out, and keep the honor alive, boys and girls. And I really gotta fix this green screen effect issue. Sorry. Take care.